Hello and welcome, Lynx here. We are playing Diamond Rose from Sendo. We played one game from set dev before. It was enjoyable. The game was too libertad. And this one is a little bit older and I do believe also a little bit of RPG in it. Let's check it out. To be fair, I was supposed to be playing this given that it's Friday night. Yesterday and technically today during the day, but well, sometimes plans can be ruined, huh? Yeah. Anyway, let's get to it. Azalea. The famous city of merchants. Thanks to its location, Azalea naturally became a cornucopia of trade and the dream location for any merchant to set up shop. Whether they were selling weaponry to adventurers, clothing to civilians, or jewelry to aristocrats, Azalea is the one our merchant can migrate to without worry. Because of that, craftsmen, blacksmiths, and all the other man of creators also flock here. We supply the merchants with wares, such that they may sell our goods to customers, thus completing the supply chain. Craftsmen earn a living, merchants are forever stocked, and customers can find everything they want. In this town, a little hard work is all it takes to succeed. That was... Such were the lies that dragged me to this godforsaken town. Great. What a beginning. Man, I can't believe it. A whole month in this town, and what do I have to show for it? I came to Azalea because I thought my skills would be put to good use. Instead, no merchant wants anything to do with me. And my regular customers are all worthless. All of them. Message speed slower. Thank you. Honestly, who goes directly to a craftsman when they need household goods? Go to a freaking merchant, for crying out loud. I mean, to be fair, if they go directly to you, at least do their stuff. I mean, you would earn something. Whatever. I swear, if one more person asks me to make them a frying pan... I counted the coins in my satchel for the 5th time since I woke. A handful of bronze coins looked back at me, mocking the poor man whose rent they would fail to pay. Perhaps I should just go back to my hometown. Living in the city is far too stressful for a laid-back guy like me. I can't count the number of times I've always snapped at customers this week. Dude, welcome to retail. The old me would never do something like that. Have I ever snapped when I worked? I mean, I spent 3 years in retail, but I don't think I snapped at anyone. I do remember someone, like, sort of trying to flirt with me, and I was like, dude, just go away. I didn't say it, but I, like, literally did not react to that. And in the end I heard something, because, you know, you have the plaque with the name as well, sadly enough. Must be... Arthur must be super angry or something today. I'm like, ugh, that text would trigger me, but I stayed calm. If you think about it, customers also try to pick a fight. You just don't react to that. Anyway, and if sales don't pick up soon, I may not have a choice. Living in this town isn't cheap. Unless I'm blessed with a miracle, I won't be able to pay the next week's rent. At the rate things are going, I might as well... Before I could complete the melancholic thought, the door to my workshop opened. Is this the miracle that we asked about? In strolled a beautiful young woman, dressed in an ensemble complete unlike my usual customers. Ooh, hello. Please tell me, does the age work? Yes! Okay. I was a little skeptical because earlier I'm like pressing F9, which is also for starting the recording, and the game shut down. Anywho.
Excuse me, might you be a craftsman? I noticed your wares through the window, but you do not appear to be a merchant.
Speaking in a dignified manner, the young woman glanced around my workshop briefly before addressing me. Damn, my first customer all day, and it's some noble woman. If I made jewelry, this might be my big break, but all I have here are weapons, armor. I mean, dude, look how she's dressed. Clearly, she needs something in that department. And those damn frying pans, I'm gonna do.
Yes, ma'am. If a craftsman is what you seek, then you've come to the right place.
Might that interest you in a quantity frying pan? Or a new tableware, perhaps? The young woman stared at me in confusion.
Frying pan? Tableware? Dear sir, I seek an expert craftsman, not a common merchant. Forgive my rudeness, but if your specialty lies in household products, I'll be best to continue my search elsewhere.
For spoken politely, the young woman's words pierced me like a dagger. I know I'm the one who tried to sell her the rubbish, but being called a common merchant is surprisingly painful. Perhaps I should have led with something more flashy.
On closer inspection, this story is a little plain. But I do not mean to offend. There is nothing wrong with a story being plain or simple in nature.
It's time to scare this noble woman away.
Actually, this shop front is filled with household goods so as to not scare customers away. You see, I specialize in weaponry, swords, bows, battle axes, you name it.
The young woman's eyes opened wide as I boasted about my true wares, which, by the way, are behind her. Actually, one of them.
Hey, is that true?
Of course it is. I'm a weapon-making machine. I have all kinds of freaky weapons out back, stuff you'd never imagine in your worst nightmares. I suppose my spine-crushing, organ-shredding weapons would be of no use to a lovely young woman such as herself.
Show me!
Hey, huh?
Oh, you...
The young woman suddenly shouted, catching me off guard. When she realized how loudly she had spoken, the young woman faked a cough and regained her composure.
Forgive my outburst, kind craftsman. I allowed my excitement to get the best of me. If you wouldn't mind, would you please show me your spine-crushing, organ-shredding weapons?
Seriously? I stared at the woman while wearing the same confused expression she had months ago. Come on, man. I mean, she has armor on herself. Come on, man. I mean, not really full armor, but still. It's kind of obvious that she's looking for weaponry or whatever. It was at that moment that I reassessed the young lady. I looked past her beautiful face and expensive clothing and allowed my eyes to wander. And what I found was a sword. Wait, where did you find it? Where is it? I do not see the sword. Whatever. Did I just try to sell a frying pan to a knight? I shook my head and refocused.
Sure. I'd be happy to show you, miss. Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Maya. I'm a swordswoman, and I come here on behalf of my guild.
I bowed slowly as she spoke, exuding the same air of elegance one would expect from a noble. So that's it. She's in a guild, huh? This could be my lucky break, if I can offload my stock on her. Pleased to meet you, Maya. I'm Van, craftsman extraordinaire. Please allow me to show you my most brilliant blades.
Please do.
I walked in the back room and returned with several sheathed swords. It took a few trips, but before long I had brought out most of my inventory, ranging from daggers and short swords to battle axes and halberds. Maya carefully examined each weapon I brought up.
The craftsmanship is top class, but the weapons themselves...
Maya swung a few of the blades around, visibly unimpressed by what she saw.
No, this will not do. None of these weapons will suffice. I require weaponry capable of that, which the merchants of this town might provide. If I sought garbage such as this,
Ouch.
my search would have ended long ago. Of course, I should have expected as much given the state of this so-called workshop.
I could feel a vein pop up on my forehead as my ass spoke. If I were to clear my inventory, the weapons she was insulting were still my masterpieces. Anybody who would insult my work so brazenly was not welcome in my store. Ah, I see. Well then, I'm so sorry you have wasted your time, your highness. Please, accept my humble apologies as you get the hell out of my store. Unable to keep my cold any longer, I started to physically push Maya towards the door.
Hey! Wait! I did not mean like that! Please, it was not my intention to offend. I barely spoke the truth.
Yeah.
I barely spoke the truth. What a woman. It's garbage. No, I didn't mean to offend you by saying it's garbage. I just merely spoke the truth.
Wow. Yeah, my weapons are truthfully below your standards, I get it. Look, if you don't like what I'm selling, that you can just...
I didn't come here to find a weapon. I'm here to find you.
What? Come again. I stopped pushing Maya for a moment as she said something completely unexpected.
Perhaps I should explain from the beginning. You says, Mr. Van, what I think is not blade but a maker of blades. I wish to recruit a skilled craftsman into my guild, such that we may be blessed with unique, high-class weaponry.
You know, if you think about it, this is a good solution. I would imagine, first of all, that way you'd, obviously earn money from the guild. And you probably would have a roof over your head provided by them. Maybe even without having to pay for it. Sign me up. Unique, high-class weaponry. Right. And you thought you would find that here.
I was desperate?
Alright, out you go.
No, wait, please, I misspoke. It is true that I came here with low expectations, but your craftsmanship is the real deal. Please.
It's just garbage.
Please allow me to see what you can do with real materials.
Real material? What do you mean? My materials were real. Real materials, you say? Pondered my swords as I looked over my wares. Just as she had said, my masterpieces were all made of cheap, low-grade materials. Given my lack of funds, I had purposely skimped on the materials, favoring quantity over quality. Ah. It's exactly as Maya said, I need real materials to work with, not the second-rate junk I have lying around here. I turned away from the counter and faced her. Faced Maya. I understand. Okay, please provide me with the details and I will make whatever weapon you desire.
You will? Mr. Van, I'm your tip. I can wait to see what you produce when using the right materials.
No, dear customer, it is you. It is I who am in your debt. To bestow upon me both payment and quality materials, you are the kind of customer Craftsman dream of serving.
Yeah? Oh, Mr. Van, you flatter me, but...
But
never said anything about providing you with materials or payment.
Say what? Say what? Okay, I've given you enough chances. Out you go.
No, Mr. Van, that is what I meant. Of course I'll pay you. You'll be rewarded handsomely. It's just that you'll first need to acquire the materials yourself.
I stopped pushing Maya as we neared the door. Unlike last time, however, this time I did not stop because I had a change of heart. You really are something, you know that?
Oh, pardon?
You come in here, insult my workshop, insult my goods, mislead me, and then you think you can just ask whatever you want of me. I'm not your slave, and if this is how it's going to be, then I won't help you.
But Mr. Van...
No buts, nothing you can say can change my mind. Maya did not say anything else. Instead, she simply presented me with a scrap of paper which was marked with various scribblings. What is this supposed to be? Though difficult to discern, I soon identified the paper as the form of an official request, like those an adventurer would accept from a guild. Written on it was a description of the blade to be made, the materials it should use, and finally, the reward!
If you choose to decline, I will not attempt to force you to reconsider. However, if this is within your capabilities...
Maya stared at me in surprise, stopping mid-sentence.
Mr. Van?
And decline? What are you talking about? I never said anything about declining.
Then, will you make the blade requested?
Oh, I'll make the blade, alright. I'll show you exactly what this common merchant and his plain workshop can do. And when I'm done, you will pay me every single coin you promised and praise my newest masterpiece for what it is.
I knew I should have skipped this store.
After confirming the details with Maya, I packed my belongings, locked my workshop, and headed out. Although I wouldn't usually go out to collect materials myself, the reward I was being offered was substantial, and I already knew where to find what I needed. And so, without further ado, I headed off towards the forest in search of the materials I needed. You are now in map mode. To navigate, press WSAD or the keys. Oh, sorry, not or, just key. Okay. The mini-map at the top right corner of the screen indicates where you are on the current area. The green color indicates a change in area. Some areas are locked until you complete certain quests. You can use the 1, 2, 3, 4 to open up the game menus. Those keyboard shortcuts can change the behavior. Okay. I guess it's this. Like one will be okay. Status. I have 5 berries, which do what? Oh, okay. Add 2 HP. Got it. Mallet. Do you not have the mallet equipped? No, I unequipped it. Okay, I equip it. Wait. Yeah, equip it, man. Come on, man. You don't have any armor. Okay. Collect materials, Gurafaya's request. Longsword 1 or 1 exotic fang. Okay. Save? Sure. Can I forge something? Ooh. Okay, that's problematic. Alright. I guess I cannot. Okay, I have to use the WSAD. Can I click on it? Nope. Nope. Let's go right. Because normally left is the correct area is locked. What? Oh, I get it. The green is supposed to lead somewhere and we cannot go and... Okay. Oh, let's go, slime. Let's go! 1 hit, berry, go! That's how it's done. The mallet did its job. Some areas contains items. These areas marked with a light blue color. On the minimap, the items respawn every time you return to the city. Okay. Collect berry. Let's go! Okay, so now we can... Alright, got it. Green is literally moved to the next area. Arenas colored in red indicate the boss battle. Be prepared. I have no clue if I'm prepared. Bitter berry. Oh, I'm curious now. +9. Oh, SP. Okay. Got it. Dude, we literally had one fight. Definitely a little bit of a problem. Oh, I need 5. Okay. I think we can... Wait, can I... Okay, 1-1. Alright, that's going to be faster if I can use the keyboard. Exotic funk, raw meat, revival balm. Okay, what? That's 1 item, right? I think... Yeah. Okay, iron ore left. Excellent, you've defeated the first boss and got the first material. Now collect the other material and head back to the workshop to craft the weapon. Yeah. I'm totally going to check out these areas.
Are we getting any experience or whatever from fights? It doesn't seem like there is any leveling up or whatever. Yeah, okay, they only drop the materials and stuff. Okay, I'm super curious if maybe that area now unlocked. Right. Slimes are easy clap. Forge. Spike hammer. Oh, that would be good for us, right? Common tunic, that would be nice. Dirty wool. But longsword, yeah. Craft it. Let's see. What now? Go out? Okay. Upon returning to my workshop with the required materials, I immediately got to work. I put off incoming orders, all for cheap rubbish anyway, and devoted myself to fashioning a quality sword. I finished the blade in record time, spurred on by my own pride more so than the financial incentive, and by the time I had finished, my beautiful client was ready and waiting. Beautiful. Here she is. My latest and greatest creation, fashioned with materials gathered by yours truly. Just try to tell me this isn't the most amazing blade you've ever seen. Maya hesitantly took the sword from me. Once the hilt was in her hands, however, Maya's reservation disappeared, and her eyes widened. She swung the blade for a few times, pretending to shoot it, and then swung it around some more. A smack crept onto her face, which then evolved into a grin, before she realized that Maya was wearing a delighted expression, and swinging the blade around like an extension of her own body. This is wonderful! The balance is perfect in the craftsmanship, Magist, and I cannot believe that such an amazing weapon was fashioned this shabby. Don't bother. I heard you loud and clear. Anyway, I don't care what you think of my workshop. I made the sword requested, and no matter what you say, now I know you love it. I love it, I do love it. Your work is truly acute about the second-rate weaponry being sold by the merchants of the city. And you could produce a quality blade if given the right materials. I can't believe your wares are not more popular. You could easily become a famous craftsman. Famous craftsman within the city. I could feel my face start to heat up at Maya's kind words. I don't know about that. I just do what feels right. My craftsmanship is nothing special. Do not sell yourself short, Mr. Van. I've seen men blades in my line of work and yours are among the best. You should take more pride in what you do. Maya continued to pour on praise. I rubbed the back of my head. I had to admit it does feel pretty good to make a weapon of such high quality. After being caught up on my financial woes for so long, I'd almost forgotten of my own love of craft. No matter how important money is, I've come this far because craft is my passion, not merely my job. I mean, I'm jealous of the guy that, you know, he's doing what he's passionate about. I smiled at my ass. I came to that realization. I may have taken on this job for the sake of receiving payment, but I'd be lying if I said there wasn't part of me that enjoyed the challenge. And seeing my smiling face likely truly brings it all together. Fair compensation, a product I can take pride in, and the joy of a beautiful client. What more could I ask for? Thank you, Maya. Glad you like it. Now then, given your approval, there shouldn't be any problem processing my payment. I take it. Maya raised an eyebrow. Payment? I don't have the money to pay you. I took my sword, a back off of her, and headed towards the back room. Bye-bye. Hey, wait, don't go! Don't have your payment now, but I can go get it straight away. Please, it will not take long. I need only show your craftsmanship to my guild mates, and they will compensate you without delay. I stopped walking and turned to face Maya. So, your friends are the ones who will be paying for the blade. She nodded. Alright then. Come back with your friends and I'll be happy to show them my work. And I continued walking towards the back room. Please wait, I'm telling you the truth. I need only borrow the weapon temporarily. You will be paid within the hour, I swear. Reluctantly, I turned around once more. In ritual, no, something like that it will not pass. I gazed into Maya's eyes in an attempt to, especially with Polish people.
I gazed into Maya's eyes in an attempt to discern whether she was telling the truth or not. Well, Maya doesn't seem like a bad person. She's a little odd, sure, but I don't think she's thief. Besides, Maya's the one who came here to request this weapon. It would be a pretty elaborate scam for her to seek out a Craftsman, commission a weapon, and then sell it. I'm going to go with my gut on this one. Surrendering myself to the goodwill of another, I walked over to Maya and held out the sword I forged. Within the hour, promise me.
I promise, on the honor of Gummy Guild and the sanctity of my life, I swear to you that you will be compensated within the hour.
Good enough. I handed the sword back to her.
Thank you, Mr. Van. You'll not regret entrusting your work to me. I will head off immediately and return without delay. You have my word.
Maya bowed deeply and then proceeded to walk out the door. I watched her leave while crowding my finest work to date in her arms, right up until her figure could no longer be seen. There it goes. All of the time and effort. And my masterpiece is gone just like that. Ah well, such is life of the Craftsman. I can't afford to keep everything I make. Besides, the payment for the blade alone will be enough to secure my lease for another few months. Nice. It may have taken a while, but right now everything is proceeding smoothly. Right now. It's over an hour. I knew it was good to be true. I left alone my workshop. I busied myself for the first hour trying to keep my mind off the imminent payment. I polished armor, began work on smaller items which were ordered, and generally just killed time. Once the hour given to Maya expired, however, my outlook began to worsen. 3 hours have now passed, and Maya is still yet to return. I have received no payment, my sword was taken, and I turned away vital customers for this very privilege. Put bluntly, I was scammed! I can't believe I allowed myself to be deceived so easily. Maya seemed like an honest, forthright person who would never take something which didn't belong to her. I want to believe in this impression, and I did. I handed over my greatest work without a second thought. But as it turns out, I was just being swindled. I allowed myself to be taken by Maya's beautiful appearance and her kind words. I fell for her trap, and now I have nothing to show for it. As I at last gave up hope, I began to pack my belongings. Without the payment for that sword, I could not afford to pay the rent on my workshop any longer. The time had come for me to close up and return to my hometown. My friends tried to warn me about the big city. They told me to stay put and be happy with what I had. But like an idiot, I single-mindedly followed my dream. I left town, squandered my savings, and prepared myself to never look back. What a fool I was. I packed the few valuables I owned and filled my pockets with my few remaining coins. Although I wasn't planning on leaving straight away, I could only dally for another day or two before I was expected to pay another month's rent. So with my most important possessions readily at hand, I prepared to... Mr. Van! Huh? Seconds before I could return to the back room and cry myself to sleep, a frantic figure busted in my workshop. My beautiful swindler Maya ran inside, panting loudly and dripping with sweat. Mr. Van! I jumped back as I heard Maya call my name. Her voice carried a sense of urgency, as for she was the one who had been scammed by me, not the other way around. Maya?
Mr. Van, my sins are privileges. I couldn't even fathom how I could ever make up for such a transgression.
Maya quickly made her way into the workshop, at which point she dropped a small pouch on the counter. My ears twitched instinctively as I recognized the muffled sound of coins hitting the wood. What she had dropped on the counter was the payment I had longed to see. Maya, is that what I think it is?
Of course, my lateness may have been unavoidable, but I could never live with myself if I failed to pay my dues.
I walked over to the counter and opened the pouch. Inside were coins of gold and silver, more than I had ever seen before in my life.
I apologize again. I did not realize that my guildmates would be absent by the time I returned. I've been running around the city trying to find them as quickly as possible, but I was still only able to find one of them. what have I told you about apologizing on my behalf?
While Maya desperately explained her circumstances, a second figure appeared in the doorway. Ooh. Ooh. Nice belly. Nicely muscled here. Oh, you can see what I'm showing. You know what I'm seeing. Well, you know where. Anyway. And the young woman, when who appeared to Maya, she had a bow and quiver slung over her shoulder, and I immediately realized that she was the guildmate Maya was talking about.
Anyway, what are we doing in this dump? You told me we're going to see a master craftsman. That is why we're here. Do not judge Mr. Van's skills by his workshop. I believe the blade I presented to you speaks for itself.
Fulfilling somewhat giddy about finally receiving payment and being called a master craftsman, I couldn't help but take issue with the attitude of Maya's comrade. She wore a bitter expression for the moment she walked in, and her words were sharp. Unlike Maya, she didn't hesitate to say what was on her mind.
Beginner's luck. If this fool was capable of making such a fine blade at his whim, he wouldn't be working in such a miserable place. Arya, do not speak ill of Mr. Van. Why not? I'm not about to place my trust in some street rat craftsman wannabe.
At that moment, Arya spotted the buck I had bucked moments ago.
Look at that! He's just sold you a sword and now he's about to skip town. Give it a few days and silver paint will come right off.
Perhaps tired of complaining, Arya crossed her arms and turned around as for trying to block out my presence. Conversely, Maya walked straight over to me, bowing deeply once more in apology.
Mr. Van, I'm so sorry. Please do not hate Arya. It is not her intention to offend.
I'm not so sure about that. Anyway, I'm not mad, I'm actually pretty relieved. When you didn't come back in promised time frame, I thought you had taken the sword and run. I was in total panic, I thought you swindled me.
Me? Swindle someone? Mr. Van, I could never do such a thing. I would sooner take my own life than sully myself in such a manner.
I'm relieved to hear that, but it doesn't change the fact that you had me worried. A beautiful woman walks in with a high-paying job, then doesn't show up to pay. And one would think they've been scammed. Maya stared at me blankly as I spoke. Rather than display anger at being likened to a thief, however, Maya's face turned red from embarrassment.
Beautiful? You can't possibly mean me.
Of course I mean you. Who else would I be talking about? Modesty is a wonderful quality, but if you are more self-aware...
Alright, I've heard enough!
Arya stormed back over, placing herself between Maya and I.
I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but I won't stand for it. First take advantage of Maya's nature and coax her into commissioning it, then you accuse her of being a thief. Arya, please, it's not like that. I promise to be back within the hour. Mr. Van is perfectly justified in saying... Don't apologize for that, man. Why do you always make excuses for other people? Look, the plain and simple fact of the matter is I don't trust Mr. Van. You're telling me he made such a weapon in this derelict pit of a workshop? And even if he did, it's like I said before, how do you know it wasn't a fluke?
By this point, Maya was no longer showing any sign of trying to stop Arya. Instead, the look on her face told me that she was considering what Arya told her and re-evaluating her earlier stance.
I see. It is true, but Mr. Van has only produced one weapon for me. We cannot commit on this alone. Right, that's exactly what I've been saying. What use is a craftsman if his best work is one-off?
For relatively quiet on this point, I couldn't let that remark go uncontested. A one-off? Lady, I get that you're a dubious, but I assure you, given the right materials, I could make another sword just as good as that one, if not better. So please calm down and listen to a reason. If a second weapon is what you're after, I'd be happy to oblige. Especially if you're going to pay as well as you did for that sword, okay?
Heh. Alright then, I get what you're saying. You're right. The quickest way to say if you're the real deal or not is to have you make another weapon.
Arya thrust her arm forward, pointing straight to my face.
If you want to believe that you're the man Maya says you are, then you're going to have to prove it. Make me a bow and an axe.
That's not how you ride an axe.
Maya will provide you with the specifications. Maya, you know what I want. If the materials are inferior to my current bow, then you can just forget it.
In the same manner as before, Arya abruptly turned around, quickly making her way over to the door. Maya reached out her arm and opened her mouth as for seeking to stop her companion, but by the time she had done so, Arya was already gone. Wow, she's a real piece of work. Is Arya usually like that? Maya averted her gaze, unsure of how to respond. For a kind woman like Maya, prompting her to speak ill of her companion suddenly seemed like a poor idea.
Arya is blunt. She means well, but her mannerisms betray her, and people often think her crass. But that isn't to say she's not well liked. Arya gets along well with the other members of the guild.
Your guild, huh? You know, I've heard you mention your guildmates a few times now, but just what kind of guild are you talking about? You don't seem like a bloodthirsty warrior, and I can't imagine Arya joining a crafting guild. Are you adventurers, perhaps? Treasure hunters? Once again, Maya turned her head, wishing to neither answer nor lie.
I don't think of us in such a simple terms, but if I had to label us, Diamond Rose would be an adventurer's guild. We seek to help others, sometimes by guarding trade cards, and other times by gathering materials or goods for clients. But how we are seen by others, before all else, Diamond Rose is our home, a place we can all seek refuge without fear of conflict or persecution.
Maya's voice seemed to trail off as she spoke. Her feelings of her guild were portrayed clearly, and unbelievably I could relate. Although I had never joined a guild, I was part of a small group back in my hometown. True to Arya's observation, I was a poor street rat, living day to day without purpose or direction. My friends, other street rats, helped one another by providing certain skills making up for our individual shortcomings. In my case, I put my creativity and love of craft to good use, making clothes for the colder months and basic tools for killing and eating quick monsters. It was hard life, and not one I'd readily go back to, but even so, it felt like home.
Anyway, enough talk. If we are to satisfy Arya, we must prepare to venture out once more. You'll need quality materials in order to fashion a bow stronger than the one she already carries. When you are ready to depart, I shall lead the way.
What? Breaking me free from my nostalgic thoughts, Maya took a few steps towards the door and waited for me. Several seconds passed before I realized what was happening. But once I did, I could feel my jaw drop. If we are to satisfy Arya... Hold on a second. Are you suggesting what I think you are?
If you're asking whether or not I shall be accompanying you, then the answer is yes. The materials required are found in an area littered with strong monsters. I could not, in good conscience, send you out there alone.
In contrast, her stalwart Maya began to smile. Her gentle demeanor returned, and she seemed to be beckoning me forth.
Don't worry, I shall protect you with the very blade you yourself crafted. With such a masterful creation in my hands, there is no way we can lose.
Oh boy. Okay, can I forge something? Battle axe? See, over here you wrote the name correctly. Leather armor, okay. Rapier. Longsword. That's what she uses, right? What the heck? Rapier is better. Common tuning. Okay, so leather armor would be better than common tuning, okay. Bow, warhammer. That's something for us, right? Spiked hammer. Okay, that one kinda sucks. What do we need to do for her, by the way? Bow and battle axe. Okay, one adamantite, dry anhide, and fine strings. Fine strings. Okay. Actually, let's take a rest. That's right. Now we can go. We even will save the game. I probably have to go right now, so we'll go left first. To warm up, right? To get some berries. Maybe get some iron on the way. You might not know that, but I'm such a pain when it comes to RPGs. I will totally like
move around the same area 20 times if I have to.
62! Wow!
Wait, statues. You have a mallet. Maya. You have to... Why is this not equipped for you? Okay, now we can go.
Slime.
1. 48 only. Okay, that's not too good. You are equipped, Red, right? Yes, you are. Oh, we could go to the right side now. Or... No, not yet. Okay. Oh, different music. Nice. I like it. I like the change. What's here? Apple. Let's go. Apples are delicious, man. Area is locked. Okay, so to the further right, we cannot go. Okay, nothing attacked us. What the heck? We'll do circle here. Tasty nuts. Tasty nuts. Oh my god. Ooh. The heck is that? Okay.
56, let's go!
Hard shell, tasty nuts, adamantite. Let's go. We were after adamantite. To the right. Tasty nuts. Mint. Ooh, another fight.
Oh, that was a punch.
That's why we created that long sword. So much adamantite already. Yo, maybe I have enough already. Adamantite enough, so battle axe will be done. Fine strings and giant hide. Okay, I don't have that. Onward we go. Ooh. Alright, I see how it will be done. Synthberry. Ooh. This one seems dangerous. Uh-oh. Speed minus 5. No, it's not speed, but upload revolver, fine string, premium string, fine string, premium string. Okay. Okay. The boss fight we will now sort of avoid. 2. Let's go! Grape juice.
Delicious.
Oh boy, that's a lot of opponents. Okay, let's unlock skill, maybe. Let's do double slash. Yeah. Skill. Let's do hammer smash. Ooh. She can heal. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna defeat this one. Oh, great. Nothing like missing. Sure, 3. One is not doing enough damage. But then again, he has like the base hammer, right? We need to craft something better for him. Okay, tasty nuts, mint. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Let's continue. Dryad hide. Let's go. Okay. I'm totally fighting our way back. Listen. The more stuff we collect, the better. Obviously. I'm not gonna do a full circle. But if we have a fight, we'll obviously take it. Let's go, let's fight some llamas. By the way, the health kinda low. But maybe we can still manage. Show me, do we have some... Okay. I mean, no, with you, I don't really see a reason to do double, but... You would... It would be nice if he had the option to attack with something else as well. Alright, back home. What do we... No. What did we have to craft? Bow and the battle axe. Okay. Battle axe. Let's go. And a bow. Beautiful. If I do this, alright. In goes the bowstring, and voila!
Oh.
Under the watchful eyes of Arya and Ramaya, I put the finishing touches on Arya's new bow. I secured the bowstring. As Maya uploaded, then struck a pose with... Dude, now that I think about it, literally when I was walking with the dog, one of the neighbors from another building was testing a bow he actually made himself. Like, what the hell? That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. By the way, that bow, by the way, was apparently like made completely out of wood or whatever. So not like kinda sports bow, but not fully, sort of. And it was apparently like 1.80 m. It was basically taller than him, and than me as well, I guess. But whatever. But still crazy. Crazy. I had no clue someone had like sort of a hobby like that around here. Crazy, but nice. I mean, I would say awesome actually. Anyway, I secured the bowstring as my uploaded and struck a pose with the bow, loading an imaginary arrow from my invisible quiver. So, what do you think? Is this not the best bow you've ever seen? Arya glared at me as I prompted her.
The pose is a 0 out of 10, and that's not even close to being the best bow I've ever seen. You have a long way to go, Craftsman.
I placed the bow down the counter as I mulled over Arya's criticism. Although I wasn't expecting her to have a sudden change of heart, I had hoped for a more welcoming attitude. After all, I had just braved death once more in order to make her a weapon, and I didn't receive a single ounce of gratitude in return. Even if she paid me, I would still feel disheartened.
Now, don't be like that, Arya. Why don't you tell one what you honestly think? Sister, when did you two get so close?
Picking up on the fact that Maya had dropped me the mister from my name, Arya began to pout. I couldn't tell if Arya was displeased over being called out on her attitude or worried that I was trying to steal her comrade away. Either way, it didn't seem like I was going to earn her praise anytime soon.
It's unnatural to grow closer to someone who risks their life to protect you, is it not? That side. Do not avoid the question. Will you tell Van what you think of his work or not? Fine, I admit it. This bow is pretty good. It's well made, sturdy and balanced. The bowstring fits perfectly and feels like it can sustain heavy usage. However, this is by no means the best bow I have seen or even the best bow I have used. It is above average, good, not great.
Defying my expectations, Arya reluctantly muttered something similar to praise. For someone usually so crass and blunt, Arya seemed to be having a hard time giving me straightforward, honest feedback.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, you have potential. And I'd be honored to have you make my weapons from now on.
Once the truth finally came out, I was stunned. I looked at her blushing face, which she tried to hide by turning away, and felt a smile creep on my own. So this is Arya's other side, I thought she was just an arrogant, mean-spirited person, but since I was right about her. Given a bit of time to warm up to another, I'm sure we could.
For if you expect to repeat business, you should really move out of this mood hut.
Pay me and get out.
I swiftly grabbed the bow from the countrywoman before Arya could do so.
Chih! Arya, Van, please stop this. You have no reason to be at odds with one another.
Not gonna lie, I mean, Arya is more my type, but...
Van, we'll gladly pay for your expert craftsmanship. Is that not correct, Arya?
Arya shuddered slightly as Maya brought up the subject of payment.
Arya? Have it!
Huh? I leaned closer, unable to hear what Arya just said. Huh?
I don't have it!
Having heard enough, I walked towards the back room with my new with my new bow. I wonder what I can get for this one on the street.
Van, please wait! Arya, what do you mean? Do we not have enough funds for even a bow and axe?
That's not how you ride an axe.
Not since you said to splurge on that fancy new sword.
Maya froze on the spot.
You mean to say I spent the last of our savings?
Alright, you two.
Get out. Paying customers only.
No, please hold on a minute. Arya, how is that possible? Surely you have enough for a few new weapons. I think you're overestimating our financial situation. Our other guildmates may have plenty of money, but they split the moment you went out weapon shopping.
Huh?
You already spent the rest of my savings and yours, so for the time being, we're broke. No way.
Confronted with truth from Arya's own mouth, Maya could only accept what she had heard. Maya dejectedly hung her shoulders, instantly robbed of her energy. Honestly, given that Maya showed up as a person who is trustworthy, I would give the bow to Arya and would be like, okay, complete some quests, come back when you have money. When you come back, I will also add some repairs to the bow. Boom, if needed. That's how you strike deals. Turning away from Maya for a moment, Arya once again eyed the bow in my hand.
You know, Maya. And then we could...
I have a bad feeling about this.
Maya and Arya whispered between themselves, intermittently glancing towards me and the bow in my hand. Maya's energy had come back in full force, and she nodded enthusiastically at Arya's words. Once their conversation ended, the two ladies walked over to my side, each assuming an unnatural stance. What do you mean?
Say, Mr. Craftsman, would you mind hearing us out?
Arya placed one hand on her hip and the other behind her head while softly pushing her hips forward. She spoke in a raspy voice, completely unlike the harsh tone in which she usually spoke.
Please, Van, for me?
Maya leaned forward, giving me a clear view of her cleavage. Her voice was light and gentle, as for speaking to her lover.
Pay up, or get out.
I turned away from the duo and continued walking into the back room.
Oh, you good for laughing loud? Is that how you treat your customers? And two young women at that?
It is, if they can't pay.
And don't give me some cliché, we'll pay with our penny scrappy there.
I have bills to pay, you know.
Van!
Maya practically bawled as she charged forward and grabbed onto the hem of my shirt.
Oi, what you doing?
Van, please, win the bow and the axe.
That's not how you ride axe.
If we don't, our guildmates will... Her guildmates
will what? Disown her, make an example of her, send her into the wilderness alone.
Our guildmates will laugh at me and think I got swindled again.
What do you mean again?
The door is that way. Bye.
I tried to continue walking, but Maya's grip proved to be too strong. The strength she had shown during battle was real, and right now, And right now it was being used on yours truly.
Fine, plan B then. Oh, Ivan, all we have to do is come up with the money, right? Well, if you loan me that bow,
No way.
the three of us can go on hunting
Not happening.
and make that much money in no time.
Wait, no? Arya sighed once again. Being told no 3 times in quick succession, her mood had by no means improved.
Look, I'm not asking you to give me that bow. I'll just be borrowing it while earning the money to pay you. In fact, we already have a job lined up, and armed with your weapons, our odds will increase significantly. So please let me borrow that bow.
For the first time since we met, Arya lowered her head and made an honest request. By the way, that was what I freaking proposed myself from the very beginning. Although I had no reason to hand over my prized bow, at that moment I found myself struggling to say no. I crafted this bow so that it could be used, not so it could collect dust in my dirty workshop. Moreover, these girls will go out on the job with or without my ornaments, and they stand a much better chance if they are using weaponry I supplied. I couldn't live with myself if Maya got killed because I refused to let her companion borrow a weapon I worked so hard to make for her. If Arya really were to die, then I brought my hand to my face and slowed my breathing. Alright. I'll let you borrow this bow.
Fun. You will.
Maya raised her hand and looked at me with obvious delight, while Arya's face was marked with surprise. Yes, but on one condition. I'll be coming with you whether you want me to or not. Both Maya and Arya looked at me as though I was crazy. Not that I could blame them. I want to go. I refused to let Arya borrow a weapon. Now I was agreeing to risk my life to possibly save hers. Of course, my motives were not so philanthropic.
You want to come with us?
Not especially. But I can't have you running off with my bow, can I? Besides, Maya protected me when I was gathering the materials to make that bow. The least I can do is return the favor.
Van?
Arya's surprised expression turned to a smirk, and Maya's eyes grew teary as her face heated up.
Alright then, if you want to come along, we'll happily take you. Any craftsman expecting to serve me had better be able to hold his own in a battle.
Sir, what? Do what? I'm sorry, do what?
Indeed, I look forward to fighting by your side once more, man. Let us head out immediately and return alive and well.
No, we need to rest first. I chuckled to myself as I handed over my bow to Arya and then grabbed my battle gear. The life went well. Don't jinx us already, Maya. I'm sure it'll be fine. What are we hunting anyway?
Oh, just a minotaur.
I dropped my battle gear and sat down. I'm out.
But you just said.
I said I'll help you to make some money. Nobody ever said anything about group suicide.
Chee, I knew you were a coward. So Pete, we'll go without you after all. But I'm taking your bow.
Arya started heading towards the door as I remained seated. Maya, on the other hand, didn't move. She turned back and forth looking at Arya and I, wondering what to do.
Come along, Maya, we have work to do.
Maya understood. I really don't want you to get yourself killed.
No, that's...
Maya's fist shook at her sides as her lips trembled. Caught between the friend and the craftsman, I thought her decision would be obvious even if I spoke the truth. Surely she'd side with her guildmate.
I'm not going.
But as history has proven, I don't understand women at all.
Huh?
Arya faced Maya with a look of both astonishment and annoyance. She hadn't expected Maya to resist, let alone refuse to accompany her.
What do you mean you're not going? Did this sissy craftsman infect you with his cowardice?
Better to be a living coward than a dead idiot.
That's not it. I want Van to come too.
Arya and I both looked at Maya in shock as she yelled out. Her face was red and her voice desperate. It was a plea unexpected by everyone present, Maya included.
You said yourself, didn't you? Van, you said you wanted to return the favor and make sure we all survive. Arya, you said you wanted to see Van in battle and determine for yourself whether or not he is a suitable candidate. But the only way that's going to happen is if we all work together and fight by side by side.
Maya's voice started to crack as she forced out her honest sentiment.
Van, I know how unreasonable I'm being. From the beginning, we never expect you to join us, and I wouldn't dare ask if you had brought up the possibility yourself. But now that I know how you feel, I can't just leave you behind while we charge into battle.
Maya positioned herself directly in front of me and held out her hand.
Please be true to your word. Return the favor you feel you owe and join me in battle once more.
Like Arya, I could only watch Maya in awe as she spoke. Thanks to my impulsive offer, Maya saw in me an ally, not a mere craftsman. In turn, I looked kindly upon the girl who put so much faith in a bum like me and was willing to speak out against her friend for my sake. Whether I Lars did or not, we were not merely a merchant and a customer doing business. We had already become friends. Maya really wants me to come along, huh? When we settled earlier, it seemed like she didn't even need my help. Maya could easily handle an opponent we fought by herself. If I think I should be the one planning to come along in order to watch my masterpieces in action. And protect these two girls from almost certain death. For still hesitant and more vehemently afraid of what Maya was proposing before I knew it, I had placed my hand in hers. Maya smiled at me radiantly, but both grateful for and delighted by my decision. And Maya made no attempt to hide how she felt. You really want me to go with you? I mean, I know I suggested myself, but seriously. Maya nodded happily without showing a single ounce of insincerity. Arya, on the other hand... As I looked towards Arya, she wore the same stoic expression as usual.
If you think I'm going to request your assistance, then you're mistaken. My guildmates and I have done just fine on our own. We don't need help from someone like you. Be that as it may.
Arya turned away, once again hiding the light blush on her face.
If Maya wants you to come along, then I won't refuse your company.
Confronted with acceptance on either side, I looked at my customers with my mouth agape. Maya tightly clutching my hand as she smiled, and Arya willing to say what she truly felt, but both wanted me by their side. The poor craftsman from the slums, now working out of a derelict workshop, had been accepted by two beautiful young women as not only a competent weaponsmith, but also an ally. I only let a smile creep on my face as I nodded, Maya pulled me onto my feet. I picked my battle gear up off the floor and straightened my back as I walked towards Arya. That's good enough for me. Come on, you two, let's go kick some Minotaur butt.
Heh, that's more like it. Show me what you've got, craftsman. I'm behind you all the way, Van. If the three of us band together, victory is all but certain.
More items to craft. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what we can craft. Actually, first of all, let's rest. Now, let's override this. And now, let's see what can... Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay. Status. Weapons. Can I switch a mallet for an... Oh no, I can't. Okay, that's problematic. Maya. You only use your longsword. Okay, what about Arya? You only get the bow. What was the point of making an axe then? I'm totally like... Oh, okay, got it. So, wait. Status. Van. Alright, mallet. Got it, that's sign. So, sledgehammer. I don't have orichalcum. I have not enough iron ore, but I do have enough to make a warhammer, which is better than spiked hammer. I'm tempted a little bit, not gonna lie. Plate mail not doable. Oh my god, that's a lot. Fairy rope not doable. Common tunic not as well. Leather. Okay, cool. Yeah, she has the longsword. The rapier would be better. Claymore would be better, but orichalcum again. Okay. Alright, we'll try with that. All of them have a weapon. Every single one has a weapon, so let's give it a shot. We probably need to go to the right, so let's warm up on the left side first. 80! Holy crap, Arya packs some punch with that freaking bow. 44. Iron ore. Boom! 50. And to the right now. Yeah, tell to the right now. Okay, we have not been here, so we are going up first. The cool part is this is actually rather fast. And it's also probably totally because of the level of the game we are playing on right now. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. And with a party of 3, let's go. Our mallet boy is not really dealing a lot of damage, but, well, I guess it's sort of fine. He can deal with a fairy, so that's nice. But and let's face it, if he... which will eventually happen. When he gets a better weapon, he's gonna be crushing those crabs with one hit as well, for sure. We're going a full lap now. Alright. 1, 1, 1. Boom, let's go. Okay, full lap. Grape juice. I freaking love grape juice. Speaking of which, I should maybe go buy some today during the day. Dryad hide, okay. So dryad hide is in one spot. Ooh, 18. Oh, Van. That's not good. You need to be able to win this fight in one hit. Just like the girls, so nice. I got so much stuff out of them. Okay. Is this where you go to the right? Yes. Apple, yes please. 120, oh, they leveled up. Damn. Alright. 7 damage. 13 damage. Oh boy. Orichalcum. Honey. What the heck? Devils? Oh, maybe it's like goblins? Let's go. Cinderberry. Oh, good. Okay, that was a little bit of a waste, not gonna lie. Let's go here. This is fine. Okay, that was not fine, the fact that he didn't finish this off. Apple corn. Whoa. Not gonna lie, unexpected opponent. But an opponent we can still deal with. Anyhow, let's go straight. I do believe we can, yeah. SP, HP 10, 12, SP 4, HP 16, 24, 32, and SP 9. Okay, berry cities. Oh, yo, Maya did not get any damage at all. What the heck?
Orichalcum.
Finish. Nice. Nice. Man, I'm really not cut out for this. As we fought monsters after monsters, fatigue naturally overcame me. I sat down on a nearby rock as I tried to catch my breath, completely exhausted after fighting for longer than ever before.
Do not yield so quickly, Van. You are doing a splendid job. The sweat coating your body is merely proof of your hard work.
True to her kind character, Maya attempts to cheer me up as I rested. Throughout our battles, Maya had fought harder and killed far more monsters than I had, obviously. It makes me think of how much stamina she must possess.
I have to admit, you've been doing pretty well for a craftsman. You need to improve your footwork, for even Maya is faster than you.
Arya, for fighting from distance, proved to be quite quick on her feet and even faster on the draw. And with my newest creation, Arya took down more than her fair share of opponents, easily outdoing me at every step. Easy for you to say, I'm not an adventurer like you do. I came to Azalea to open up my own business, not to fight monsters.
And yet here you are, fighting for our sake. I cannot begin to tell you how much I appreciate this, Van. Yeah, what Maya said. Anyway, even if you're a bit slow, you definitely have a place on the battlefield. Have you never considered giving up on that filthy workshop of yours?
As much as I appreciated the faith my entire showed in my battle prowess, I couldn't find it in my heart to agree with them.
I know my workshop is nothing flashy, yet I don't get many customers. Truthfully, I wouldn't be able to pay the rent for another month if not for you two. Chances are that if I would give up on my business, I could make a more comfortable living hunting monsters. I rose from my seat and looked at my then Arya. But I can't help it. I just love crafting too much. I came to Azalea not to get rich, but to hone my craft and become the best I could be. Since the moment I entered this town, I wanted nothing more than to fashion magnificent weapons and to explore my own limitations. For a while I lost the sight of that fact. Thanks to the harsh reality of city life and the perpetual need for money, I almost forgot all about that. But thanks to the two, I remembered why I left my hometown to begin with. My lips curled up in a smile as I recited my reason for coming to Azalea. Just as I claimed my love for craft and I wanted to put it to immediate use. So, I'm sorry girls, but this may be the last time we go into battle together. After this I plan to go about fashioning weapons and armor. I'll leave the fighting to professionals such as yourselves. As my monologue ended, my and Arya both stared at me in amazement. Their expression changed as I claimed that we likely wouldn't fight beside one another again, but rather than display anger or disappointment, the two happily returned my smile.
So that's how it is, huh? I can see why you choose this guy, Maya. Indeed. Van may be a little rough around the edges, but his passion cannot be overlooked. If there were a suitable candidate, Van would be it.
I raised an arrow at Maya's mention of candidate, but before I could ask her to elaborate, my parents were unsheathing their weapons. We're close to our final opponent of the day, the formidable Minotaur, and could not afford to lose momentum now.
If you choose to go back to make your weapons, Van, you won't hear any complaints from me. Just make sure to finish what you started first, okay?
Arya drew an arrow from her quiver and began to line up her bow.
Agreed.
Technically, it's still our bow. She's only loaning it. Just saying.
Agreed. When we return, I'll support your decision to hone your craft. Until we return, however, I ask you that you focus on the task at hand.
Maya raised her blade, parallel to her body, and assumed a fighting stance.
Break's over already, huh?
I stretched my arms and joined my partners as we prepared to look death in the eye one more time. Fine by me.
Let's do this!
Yeah, let's save the game just in case. Minotaur. Yo, the Minotaur doesn't have a health bar? What the freak? Okay, we are going to attack here first. Yeah. Okay, you are attacking, so it's like whatever at the moment. Oi, how dare you? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, skill. Bash.
Let's go! Skill.
Increase speed, and inflict poison, decrease... Yo, let's go with this. Nice. Skill. Deal massive damage. Let's do massive damage. Where is that massive damage the game talked about? Wait, why can't I... She has a ton, 17. I should be able to... Oh, wait, it's Van attacking. Okay, never mind. 1. Wow. Aria. Let's go with that, why not? Skill again, piercing edge again, thank you. Van. What was minus 95 right now? What was that about? Game? Oh, you are not dealing much damage as well. Okay, that's a problem. Oh boy, that's a problem. Okay, and Venom. Oh shit. Okay, Van. What we are after is SP, so bitter, yes. Alright. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's alright. Piercing edge. I wish I knew... Like... What's the health bar of this guy? Missed again. Fuck. Okay, item. Bitter. Here. Item. Bitter to yourself. Maya. Piercing edge. Okay. Minus 95 again. I do not know what that means. Item. SP. Okay, honeys plus. Okay, things. Alright, let's go with mint herb. Sure. Aria skill. Okay, your skill. Let's go like that. Maya piercing edge again. Dude, I should have crafted the weapons, shouldn't I? Item mint herb. Give it here. Skill no. Fight no. Item mint herb to yourself. Ow. Skill piercing edge go. Skill. Alright, you are already okay like that. Again, item mint. Minus 90. What is that about minus 95? I wonder. Piercing edge. Okay, let's get some HP as well back. And by that I mean some solid HP actually. Angelic Balm. Seems like I cannot use it. I wonder if it's because it's under 11. Okay, let's go like that then. Cinderberry. Skill, piercing edge. Skill, nope. But fight, miss. Right. Okay, you will get some for yourself as well. Item. Mint herb here. Skill piercing, go. Okay, we are still sort of good. Mint herb. Aria. Oh. problem I have with this guy is the fact that he's able to attack multiple people at the same time. And clearly has a crap ton of health. Here. Fuck. Fine. Alright. Okay, that worked. That's good. Means... Damn it, I've made a blunder. What about double slash? How much? Okay.
I can't believe that this guy was at 2 HP! What the hell? We did it? We actually did it!
I leaped into the air as we confirmed the death of the mighty Minotaur. Against all odds, the three of us managed to defeat the savage beast, and the reward for such a difficult quest was now ours to collect. I really thought we were goners for being there, but we won. We totally kicked its ass!
Do not be absurd, Van. Of course we won. The thought of music never even entered my mind.
For she tried to play our victory off, my calm, confident words were betrayed by the unstoppable smile on her face. All the tension she had tried to mask was now gone, replaced by overwhelming joy and pride.
Minotaur, Schminotaur. That beast never stood a chance. Like I'd let some lousy monster get in the way of our guild's resurrection.
I'm sorry, what do you mean resurrection? Arya placed her hands on her hips and puffed out her chest. Her expression was closer to a smirk than a smile, but even so, her feelings were obvious. Alright, I get it, you two were confident all along. And now that the beast is dead, we can all... As I spoke, Arya's words echoed in my mind. Between my mention of seeking a candidate and Arya's talk of their guild, I couldn't help but feel there was more to this quest than I was being taught. Without realizing it, my expression clouded over, soon cascading onto the face of my companions.
Van, is something wrong? Yeah, we won, right? What's with that look?
I shook my head and stilled my emotions. It's not that. My Arya, there's something you're not telling me, isn't there? Ryan and Arya looked surprised at my accusation, but not hurt. They turned to face one another for a moment, at which point they both returned to being all smiles.
My apologies for not being completely honest with you. I did not want to divulge too much before we were certain. It's nothing personal, we just need to be sure you were the right person for the job. But I'd say we've long passed that point, wouldn't you?
While smiling at one another, the two girls walked over to me. Although different than the joy they exuded over our victory, both girls were assuredly elated.
Van, it is my great honor to offer you the position of Diamond Rose's dedicated craftsman.
With those simple words, Maya and Arya both silently smiled at me, awaiting my answer. Stop. Wait, what? Diamond Rose! That's your guild, isn't it? Are you saying you want me to join your guild?
It's not quite that simple, but pretty much, yeah. You see, Maya was tasked with finding a craftsman who could maintain and restock our inventory going forward, and I've got to say...
Arya gripped her bow tightly as she spoke.
You've proven yourself beyond the shadow of doubt.
A dedicated craftsmen for their guild.
Come to think of it, Maya did hint at something like that from the very beginning. She said she wanted me, not my sword. I thought over the propositions for a moment without giving a definitive answer. A guild's dedicated craftsman, huh?
Yes, after my long search, I can't think of nobody more suitable.
What did I just say?
I can't think of nobody more suitable.
Okay.
But be it in battle or back at our guild, I would be honored to have you by my side.
Flattered as I was, I still had some reservations.
I would like to ask about the resurrection she mentioned.
Okay, I understand why Guild of Adventurers would want a dedicated craftsman, but why me? Surely there are others more suitable candidates in Azalea.
Maya mentally shook her head.
That is not true. I've searched all over Azalea, and I have concluded that you are the most suitable. This isn't a one-sided deal either, you know. We both benefit if you join. In your case, aside from getting to spend every day with a group of beautiful young women, you'll finally be able to live out your dream in earnest.
My dream?
You said before the big battle, didn't you? No rent to pay, and no customers. Quality materials delivered directly to you by your fellow guildmates. You'll be able to spend your days making all kinds of magnificent weapons, armor, and anything else you can think of. What's more, your equipment will be put to good use, and the better it stays in our lives become, and the more money we make. A total win-win situation, wouldn't you say?
Before she had even finished talking, I knew Arya had convinced me. Just as she said, becoming Guild's craftsman was a surefire way for me to live out my dream in the manner I had so craved. Dude, I feel like there is something they are still not saying. I could spend my days making quality goods in a proper workshop without ever seeing another frying pan as long as I live. We'll see about that. That's quite an enticing offer. You've really thought of everything, haven't you? But before I give you my answer, I have just one more question. What does this job pay?
Hey? Love?
I decline. I turned around and began walking back to the city.
Van, please wait. That was a joke. You will most definitely be rewarded for your efforts. Yeah! We can't have you working for me when we...
Unconvinced by Arya's tone, I shot the duo a dirty look.
I was kidding. Really, you'll be repaid in full. I just won't be immediate.
Arya and Maya turned to face one another. They silently nodded while wearing troubled expressions on their faces.
Van, please believe me when I say that we had every intention of paying you for your goods from the beginning. What did they tell you? However, is that Diamond Rose is going through a rough patch.
A rough patch.
That's putting it nicely. Our idiot leader started expanding our guild house without taking finances into consideration. Now we have more than enough room, but no money to finish the expansion. What I paid you was the last of our savings.
I mean, technically, you still haven't paid me. Despite the undertone of what she was saying, Arya showed no sign of being discouraged. She instead walked straight over to the Minotaur's corpse and struck its horn, showing off her prize with glee.
You may not know this, but the quickest way for a small adventurer's guild to make money is to go creature hunting. This Minotaur horn will fetch a substantial price and will easily cover what we owe you for the bow and an axe, which is not written like that. Once we begin the mutually beneficial cycle I mentioned earlier, we'll be back in the green in no time, and our equipment will be universally envied. That's not all.
When Arya finished talking, Maya suddenly cut in.
Being a small guild, we are passed over for most higher-paying jobs. Slaying Minotaur is a way for us to build our reputation, and with your weapons in our hands, nobody can turn us away for having unsuitable ornaments. Don't remind me. Everyone expects adventurers to be rocking star equipment. If an adventurer shows up to a client wearing bronze, they are turned away on the spot. Worse, specialized equipment is prohibitively expensive, and renowned craftsmen are hard to come by. You wouldn't believe how many quests require special equipment capable of damaging monsters with absurd physical properties or elemental defenses.
Which is why you need me.
Bingo! There is a huge catch-22 in the world adventurers. You need money to get decent equipment, and you need decent equipment to take on jobs that actually pay. The only way around this is to slowly build yourself up from scratch, but without decent equipment, that's the same as committing suicide. So we decided to pull our resources, hire a craftsman, and, well, you know the rest.
I could feel my expression sink as Arya spoke. The wonder of their guild was quickly fading, and reality had set it. So, even for you girls, it's all about the money, huh? If I join you, I'll just go from struggling to provide for myself to struggling to provide for everyone. No matter where I go, money's always the problem. Yeah, man. Sadly, that's how it is. We, the poor, have to struggle. As I hang my head, Maya approached me.
Does that mean your answer is no?
I sighed and shook my head. Nah, I didn't say that. Even if I were still broke, everything else Arya said would still be true. I would have a new home, better workshop, plenty of materials. And above all, I'd be among friends.
Then you will...
I smiled broadly and nodded. Yep, I'll do it. I'll join Diamond Rose.
Van, do you mean it? Will you really join Diamond Rose? Of course you will. Nobody in the right mind could turn down an opportunity like this. Welcome to the team, Van.
Looking at my elate expression and the faint blush on Arya's face, I knew I had made the right decision. Although my life might not improve drastically overnight, being surrounded by friends was a reward in and of itself. If my life became half as enjoyable as Arya promised, I would be content.
Well, now that we've got that sorted, let's get right to it. You've already packed your things, right?
As Arya noted, I already packed my belongings back when I believed that Maya had swindled me. I sure have. My lease is about to expire, so I don't have time to grab everything.
That will not be a problem. Our workshop may be small, but it has everything you should need. Or so I have been told.
Good enough for me. I can't wait to see it.
Diamond Rose, here I come.
Oh, but I have a bad feeling about that workshop. I feel at my feet as I begin to dash back towards home, leaving my Aunt Arya behind.
Van! Wait, where are you going? Do you even know where your guild is? Please wait, Van. What if you encounter a monster along the way? Van!
After returning from our Minotaur hunt, the process of me moving in Diamond Rose proceeded surprisingly quickly. On that very day, I moved my belongings from my temporary workshop to my new home, was accepted in the guild by the other members, and cancelled my lease on my workshop. True to my claim, the workshop at Diamond Rose was far nicer than anything I could afford, and by the time I had arrived, work was already waiting for me. Truly, my new home was superior in every single way. Despite knowing how much better off I'd be, I still found it difficult
to say goodbye. Dirty thoughts. Dirty for my baby. My workshop was a part of me, and it was responsible for setting everything in motion. Without this workshop, I never would have met my Arya. I never would have crafted such wonderful weapons or made any money. Without this workshop, I wouldn't have survived in this town as long as I did. I would have been on the street once again, just like in my hometown. Without this workshop, I
shook my head, brushing off the nostalgia which threatens to consume me. No. Even if my circumstances turn out favorably, there's no reason to regret leaving this place behind. It's only been over the past few days that I've truly felt alive in the city, crafting what I want and appeasing my new friends. What I wanted was never a crummy workshop or my own business. Those things were merely a means to an end. What I really wanted was to challenge myself to make weapons greater than I'd ever set eyes on, and above that, I wanted my creations to be used by my friends. I looked up for the final time, taking with me the last of my valuables. I couldn't take everything with me, nor did I need to. Diamond Rose already provided me with more than I could ever ask for. My old flimsy weapons the household goods I began selling, accessories for a young woman, all of that would remain in my old workshop, ready for the craftsman who would take my place. All I needed was...
Van! Ah, there you are. I figured we'd find you here.
As I locked the door to my old workshop, my new comrades met me out front. My and Arya both approached me with wide smiles on their faces, welcoming my presence unconditionally. Hey girls, I was just...
No time for that. We've got another job to do. We do indeed. A cloud of pixies has been spotted to the north, and the price per head has gone through the roof.
Maya grabbed my left hand and Arya grabbed my right. Eh? Without waiting for a response, the two pulled me forward, ready for action. Wait, you mean I'm going? I thought I was just going to be crafting weapons for everyone.
You'll be doing that too, but everyone in Diamond Rose takes part in the quest, and you're no exception. My apologies, Van, but we desperately need money, and our tally is sure to increase significantly with a third-party member.
Maya and Arya dragged me along as they spoke, allowing me no room to refuse. So this is what I've gotten myself into, huh? I clenched my hands and took the hold of my lovely partners, and that they are, yeah. They both looked surprised at first, but when they saw my determined expression, my partners grinned happily.
Alright, I'm in. Watch out, Pixies. Diamond Rose is going to slaughter every last one of you.
Oh, cute.
Where are their weapons for?
Where are the weapons?
Also, I thought we were in town. This totally looks like we were in some kind of village, or literally outside of the walls, but whatever. I enjoyed it a lot. I know about you. I hope you did as well, obviously. Actually, I knew that was going to be sort of short. I did my research. That's why it's actually one episode. To be fair, I could make it into two, which right now would be favorable, especially since... well, but I won't be telling you what's coming. But yeah, let's say, soon I will not be around for a week to record anything. So that's a little bit of a problem for sure. I would like to stock up on some content. But as I said earlier during the day and during the day yesterday, unfortunately someone completely destroyed my plans. And by that I mean actually family members. Anywho, that was Diamond Rose. Dude, lovely story, not gonna lie, I liked it. We have a craftsman, he wants to make weapons, awesome. Things are not going his way. And, you know, by chance, he stumbles. Or more like, he's being stumbled upon by lovely Maya. Who is like, I need a freaking blade. And so we did make a blade. And then her friend is around, Arya. Let's go, Arya. And she's like, I need a bow. And so we loaned her a bow. Technically, she still has not paid for that bow. Let's not remember that. Let's not forget that. We were not paid for that bow. Yo. We only loaned it out. Sendo. I'm gonna be honest, we actually were kind of supposed to play something different from Sendo first. But, I don't know, like, that older game kind of didn't sort of buy me, not gonna lie. So yeah, there is one more game that I have downloaded. Eventually we'll get to it. But right now I have on desktop 3 more games for which.io we are going to be covering. However, there is one game which will probably slide in somewhere in there as well, that is going to be released on Steam very soon. Yeah. Anywho, I mean, dude, lovely girls. And I think I liked, I mean, still, as I said, Aria more a little bit, but obviously Maya was super lovely as well. If you watched any of the previous VODs of Genshin, you would know I for some reason really like characters with bows. At least lately. I do like some with the claymores as well, though. Whatever, they are both lovely. And our Craftsman was also pretty cool. I like the story. I liked the way the whole walk through the like RPG part worked as well. It was clean, fast, enjoyable, and so on. I bet we could beat that Minotaur way faster if I actually decided to grab the weapons instead of going with whatever we had. But well, we were able to still win somewhat, which is lucky. With that being said, the game is linked in the description as well. You can go and craft all the weapons yourself to see how much faster you can defeat the Minotaur, for example. There is also Twitch with their Instagram as well. If you're into that stuff, you can follow me there. And of course, dude, I'm going with complete opposite freaking order compared to normal. If you enjoyed the video, of course, like it. That's also super nice to see always. And what's even nicer to see is if you are a new person around here and you actually decide to subscribe. Yep, that's always super nice, and I'm grateful to every person that does that. With that being said, I wish you all a wonderful day, and hopefully tomorrow you will join me in the next game, because I do believe tomorrow I will record something at night as well. Yes. Alright, bye bye.